He and his wife lost their only daughter in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting back in 2012. And now they're working together to prevent other similar tragedies. News Channel 5's Jennifer Reyes shows us how.
Well, they certainly don't want to take their daughter's life for granted, and that is why they're working very hard to create awareness into a problem they believe is what's causing all these terrible crimes.
The U.S. flag flying at half-staff and all the messages of support.
To show that we're with you, we care.
Are indeed helping the families of those killed in Paris, France this past Friday. This, according to Dr. Jeremy Richmond.
How many of you guys have heard of the ACEs studies?
A neuroscientist who lost his only daughter along with 19 other parents in the Sandy Hook shooting 3 years ago.
I like that people remember. I like that people care.
Dr. Richmond was at Vanderbilt University Medical Center this afternoon to talk about what causes people to commit such terrible acts of violence. He says it all boils down to brain health.
Some of these war-torn countries are going to be exposed to a number of horrible atrocities and environmental, very toxic stresses that are having effects on their brains and on their biochemistry, and certainly will increase their risks for engaging in violence.
He says there is no magical pill that will stop people from committing violent crimes, but we can start by eliminating all the risk factors. The Aviel Foundation, a group he founded soon after his daughter's passing, works to encourage brain science research and education.
Brain science is the least explored sciences.
Dr. Richmond says in order to prevent these types of incidents, we need to put time, money, and effort to first understanding why they happen.
Now, when you're talking about terrorism, you have to look at what led somebody to, somebody that's willing to give their life for a cause, whether we agree with it or not. That's a very dangerous individual, and you have to ask what led up to that.
He says even if he's not in Paris, he can relate to what's happening there.
Honestly, on the first thought is those poor families. I know what they're going through, and that's brutal. And then I just think, I have a 1-year-old daughter now, and my second thought is, what kind of world is she going to grow up in? And
So Dina.org, we put a link to that and also the Ariel Foundation on our website. Rory, back to you.